Yeah. Like, that's weird.
I mean, that was also a medical examiner hired by the family.
That's true.
Yeah.
So wait, they said he had a bruise?
Yeah, on his left
How would
temple.
you
Punch.
be able to see that? Like, how
20
many
years
more years
later.
ago? Yeah.
I don't, not even 20 more than that. I don't know.
I guess, yeah, I have no idea. Because you're, like, embalmed, right? So you don't really. I mean,
Right.
you decompose, but not. I don't
Not.
know. I don't know how it works. But blood just pools, though, in your body anyway. Well, then they take it all out. He shouldn't have a bruise at all. He shouldn't have any blood in his body.
Right. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
He was like really high up though in
Oh,
the government, like CIA.
right. Yeah, maybe he just was too outspoken and was gonna, like, blow the whole thing.
Right. Like I guess he spent 3 months before his death, he spent 2 weeks with his brother-in-law re-roofing a cabin in the Adirondacks, and
Oh.
like he saw a man with a deep moral crisis. He wasn't suicidal. He was a man who had begun reading the Bible to find answers to disturbing questions. Like he was not
Mm,
okay with what
right,
was
with what they were
happening.
doing. Yeah. Yeah, he probably was gonna tell the public.
I think so. And they said no. So the
Yeah.
CIA absolutely did shit like that. Like
No,
at this
yeah, they
point,
did.
and they've never declassified the information about his death.
Oh. That's weird. It's been so long now, like, just
I
do it.
know. That's why I think they did something bad.
Right. But they've declassified other stuff that they did bad.
I know, but not if they don't have to.
Right, that's true.
And there's the 2018 Netflix miniseries Wormwood is about this case. I should have watched that. In
Oh.
the decades following his death, the Olsen case has been the subject of numerous investigations, documentaries, and books. It raised questions about the ethics of the CIA's covert activities, particularly the MKUltra program, and became a symbol of government secrecy and potential abuses of power. While the full truth remains elusive, Frank Olson's story continues to be a significant and controversial chapter in the history of the CIA and the Cold War era. And like these operations, the LSD operations, specifically Midnight Climax, more so than the Frank Olson thing, which Frank Olson was like at the beginning of Midnight Climax too.
Mm.
Like 1954 was when Midnight Climax started, and Frank Olson was killed in 1953. So
Oh, wow.
maybe he said, we can't do that. And they said, watch us. But
Right.
the operation ran for almost 10 years and was a secret until it was undercovered by the Rockefeller Commission in the late 70s. And like that's when all of this stuff came to light because the government didn't even know that the CIA was doing this. Like it was all so covert that they
Yeah,
weren't even aware of what their
right.
people were doing, which I think is like the biggest problem with government like research like this is like people say, "Oh yeah, the government would never do that," but like they don't even know what they're doing. They let
Right, yeah.
psychos run their own programs and then just give them money. Like it's not as organized as people want to believe.
Right. It's pretty crazy that they had no idea.
I know.
Like, you should be able to, I don't know, there should be more oversight for that. Like, I mean, you get funding anywhere else and you have to, like, show results, like, every year, like,
Right.
where you're at and stuff.
Right. But the
But they just get
government's
funding and, like, go for
so
it.
disorganized.
Right. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Well, that's it for this episode. As always, our sources for the episode will be in the description, as well as our social media links. We're on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram, all under Let's Be Briefed, so check us out there for updates. We also have a Patreon, so you can support us there if you like our content and want more of it. Also, email us at letsbebriefed@gmail.com if you have ideas on future topics you'd like us to cover. We're always updating our list with topic options, so if we know you're interested, we can bump a topic up the list. Until next time, stay brief.